I'm just so happy my father had a chance to see his kids before he passed. I just want to say thank you.
When her father fell ill, the American Red Cross was able to help get Veronica's brother home from the Navy to speak to his father one last time. It's thanks to your donations that we can connect military families when they need it most. Please donate today at redcross.org.
If you want to work until you keel over, have less of everything in retirement, or give back more of your hard-earned money to the stock market again, then just ignore me. But if you'd like to protect the money you save, receive a steady, predictable retirement income, and enjoy financial security for as long as you live, then listen to this. You can download a free report that reveals the wealth-building secrets Wall Street and the banks don't want you to know. You'll learn how you can get guaranteed growth, safety, and real prosperity without risking your money in the Wall Street casino, and how to get the money you need when you need it, simply by asking for it. This is the best way to have a 100% secure retirement and know your money will last as long as you do. To learn more about this method and to get your free report, go to 52security.com. That's the number 52security.com. 52security.com. Go to 52security.com.
Hurt or injured in a car accident? It can be hard to take the proper legal action after a car accident, but waiting can cost you more. The law requires car accident victims to assert claims promptly. You could lose out by simply waiting. Call 800-709-4667 right now to see what your claim could be worth when handled by a skilled attorney. With a lawyer fighting and speaking up for you, you could be entitled to a big cash award. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Now it's fast and easy to connect with the legal help you need after your car accident. Call 800-709-4667. The call is free, but you need to act now before time runs out on your claim. You need a lawyer to fight for you, protect you, and get you the compensation you need and deserve. Time's wasting. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Call now.
I considered suicide so I wouldn't put my family through all the pain.
Many of our warriors are returning home from the battlefield, only to face a new war as they struggle with devastating injuries. At Wounded Warrior Project, we understand. We're there to help.
Even though you think you're broken, you're not. It's the physical and the emotional healing that Wounded Warrior Project provides.
With a gift of just $19 a month, you can join Wounded Warrior Project. You'll help provide critically needed programs and services that rebuild lives.
Beautiful. There you go, buddy.
The ongoing needs of our wounded and their families will continue for many years to come. Now is the time to show your support. Call now or go online with your gift of just $19 a month and we'll send you this Wounded Warrior Project blanket.
It made me feel that there's people out there that care about us.
After this event, we can finally maybe start to heal as a family and move forward.
We need your help. The families are hurting.
For many of our wounded heroes, the greatest casualty is being forgotten. That's why your gift of just $19 a month is so important. Please, call or go online right now.
The following letters were written by our troops.
My dear fellow Americans, I truly appreciate your support. I was starting to wonder if people had forgotten about us over here. But then one of my buddies showed me this website, and now as tears are streaming down my face, I can see for sure that you haven't. Private Emily B., U.S. Army.
It's so heartwarming to see the American people not letting the men and women of the armed forces be forgotten. Your letters make a group of grown men, battle-hardened and gruff, act like a bunch of kids around a Christmas tree. Thanks. Staff Sergeant Matthew H., U.S. Army.
Your support may be the most important thing our troops can carry with them. But don't take our word for it. Take theirs. To show your support, visit americasupportsyou.mil. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Defense and the Ad Council.
Millions of Americans every day are shedding unwanted pounds by taking tested and proven Ultra Lipo Stick. Carbohydrates are bad. Our carbo-fighting antioxidant is good. Just listen to these satisfied customers.
My name is Gail, and I lost like 20 pounds on Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Jared, and I lost 46 pounds using Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Zach, and I actually gained weight. This stuff sucks!
Ultra Lipo Stick is safe and easy to inject. Just 3 doses 4 times a day discreetly underneath your fingernail. Listen to this.
I used Ultra Lipo Stick and suffered from side effects like uncontrollable greasy discharge.
Ultra Lipo Stick, it turned the armpits of all of my shirts orange. This stuff is crap.
Try it today and see some real results. Ultra Lipo Stick. Not available in stores. Results may vary.
Zinc Media. Feel the power of knowledge.
most politically incorrect black man on the planet, Rod Eccles.
Well, hello, my fellow Americans. It is I, your lovable host, L. Rod, coming to you live from my bunkerized home studio somewhere within the great granite state of New Hampshire, where the state motto is still live free or die. It is not big government or bust. And I checked again today. Speaking of today, it is Monday, June the 8th in the year of our Lord 2015. And it is the beginning of the week as we ramp up and get ready. I know a lot of kids, this will be their, either they've had it or this is their last week or next to last week of school before summer vacation. So if you're out and about, beginning this week and next week, please watch out for the little chillin' who will probably be out and about during the day because they won't be in school. That's not necessarily a bad thing. I know that there was a time in this nation when we thought about having kids go to school just about year round, from like September to July or something like that. I know in one of the townships here in Derry that's exactly what Derry, New Hampshire, that's what they wanted to do at one point. And they even had a whole plan to do it. And it was like the kids were going to have like a 3-week recess in the summer in order to change grades and that type of thing. Otherwise, it would be all year round. But the schedule was a lot different. And, just another one of those things that thankfully didn't come to fruition. Let's face it, kids need a break too. Speaking of breaks, I gotta tell you, today was just one of those days. Not one of those days where you just want to stay in bed. Those are usually on Sundays. When you just don't want to do anything. But today was one of those days that you just wanted to start over. And I don't think it would have turned out any differently anyway, even if we did start over. I got to tell you, I think I'm feeling a little under the weather today. Now, I don't have allergies. At least I've never had allergies before. That doesn't mean as you get older, you can't develop them. I know people who have. My mother, for instance, she didn't have allergies when she was younger, but she does now. And I hope that's not the case for me, but yours truly is soldiering on just for you. And I will not put down this mic for just about... I'm going to have to be feeling really under the weather for me not to be here, folks. But I won't be behind the mic this Thursday, not live anyway, simply because I will be out in Massachusetts, or down in Massachusetts, giving a keynote speech down in Easton, Mass. And we'll give you a little bit more detail on that a little bit later on this week. I know Obama made a bunch of news out there. But, we're going to get into Obama talking about, the man is just, this narcissism is getting out of control. Now, folks, I tell you, the next year and a half is going to be a rough ride. And that we're going to need every single judge and congressman and senator to stand up to this guy. Because, he's out there looking, well... this judge got this wrong about this particular plan, and the Supreme Court shouldn't even be taking this up. I've never heard a president it's not saying that presidents in the past haven't had their differences, with Congress or the Supreme Court. Many of them have, but they don't. I don't recall any of them specifically saying, trying to tell the other two branches their business. You shouldn't even be taking that up. Obamacare, you shouldn't even be taking that up. Illegal immigration, shouldn't even be taking that up. That's my area. Congress shouldn't even be trying to write a law on it. My area. So we'll get into that and a bunch of other stuff from Mr. Obama, President Obama. And but first, there's stuff out there, and you got to be really careful because some of it looks like it's pretty cool, and some of it looks like it's pretty real. I've been watching this program on Hulu, American Greed. And last night was also another episode, fantastical episode of Game of Thrones, but I'm not going to be talking about that today. I will not talk about it today and how it relates to what's going on in our political climate today. And it does, remind me of it later in the week after people have had a chance to see it. I don't want to give anything away. But after everybody's had a chance to see it, look, I figure, as popular as it is, if you haven't seen it by Wednesday, then too bad for you, right? So we'll talk about that on Wednesday. But it's a fascinating program. I mean, the twists and turns and the unexpecteds in this you kind of sit there expecting something unexpected, and it gets you almost every time. Because you're not expecting something, and you're expecting to not expect something, if you know what I'm saying. Problem is you don't know exactly when that unexpectedness is going to happen, because it gets you when you least expect it. And there are many parts of the program, every week that you at least suspect something happening. But when it happens, you're like, oh man, I didn't see that one coming, and I didn't see it coming here or in this way or in this. That's what makes this. It keeps you on your toes. This is what makes the program fascinating. And I haven't read any of the books, but I understand that last week's episode deviated from the books quite a bit. So I don't know where the deviation. I'm guessing it's at Hardhome, where the deviation really took place. So, but fascinating deviation. Hardhome. I was not expecting that to happen. I know a lot of people that haven't read, I don't even know if that was part of the books, but